Petry. There's a huge rivalry in town tonight at McKeithen Stadium. Undefeated Florida State faces the 8-9 Gators for the first of their 3 matchups this season. Our Corey Brooks is live at the field. Corey, what should we expect tonight between these two teams?
Well, Tori, it's Florida State. You know it's absolutely going to be insane. So you can throw out this year's records and just have some fun in this rivalry showdown. So you look at the history between these two teams. The Gators have the lead in the series here at the MAC by 7, but this one's going to be just a little bit different. The last time the Noles came to the MAC, they were led by Preston Tucker offensively and Austin Maddock on the defense. So you know that these guys are not around right now, so it's going to be a little weird. Florida will send freshman Danny Young to the bump, while FSU sends Luke Weaver in his sub-1 ERA. So it's going to be a battle in game 100 at the MAC between these two teams.
Right, and meanwhile, Corey, Florida State's undefeated and the Gators haven't been hot so far. Did the Gators even have a chance tonight?
Well, you mentioned Florida State's undefeated record, but that's a little deceptive because this is the first time the Noles have left Tallahassee this year, and their wins are over teams like Boston College, USF, and Villanova. So you can't be fooled by that undefeated record, and it's a rivalry game, so who knows what's going to happen. Gators have as good a chance as any.
Well, thank you so much, Corey. Earlier today, UF hosted its annual Pro Day at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. It was a dreary day in the swamp, as we heard from weather earlier, and the players attempted to impress NFL scouts with their agility and heighten their draft stock. Matt Elam, Mike Gillisley, and Josh Evans were just a few among the Gators who showed out. The players mentioned that performing in their home stadium provided some comfort, but the weather was a little bit of a concern.
It's always tough to run on wet grass, as you can see, but you know, football is football. They call it football weather, so you want to come out here and still perform well and don't use no excuses. Run your best, do your best in the drills, and compete.
We'll see just how much these Gators impress the scouts when it comes time for the NFL draft on Thursday, April 25th. The second-ranked Florida Gator lacrosse team will try to improve to a program best 10-0 tonight against Lehigh. The Gators are led by current ALC Offensive Player of the Week, Shannon Gilroy, who has a team-high 27 goals. Gilroy and the rest of the Gators will take on Lehigh tonight in just over an hour at Disney Stadium. The SEC Basketball Awards were announced today, and UF came away with some big wins. UF head coach Billy Donovan was named SEC Coach of the Year after leading the Gators to 12-4 and first place in the conference. Patrick Young was named SEC Scholar Athlete of the Year. More honors, Eric Murphy was named First Team All-SEC, while Kenny Boynton, Mike Rosario, and Pat Young were named to the second team. Over in Orlando, a heated matchup is coming to town. Former Magic center Dwight Howard and his Lakers visit Amway Arena tonight. As everybody remembers, there was some bad blood when Howard was last traded in summer, and both Orlando's head coach and GM were fired. Howard seems to have dug himself into an even deeper hole with the city of Orlando, if that's even possible, after he made some remarks recently that his teammates on the Magic were, quote, players nobody wanted. But those players seem to be handling the situation a little more tactfully.
You know, guys say what they want to say and do what they do, but we all out here trying to make an honest living and you know, putting our heart and blood, sweat, and tears out there every day in practice and trying to get better and trying to win.
Orlando currently has the second worst record in the NBA, while the Lakers are battling to get into the playoffs. The game tips off at 7 p.m. tonight at Amway Arena.
Tori, how do you think Dwight will be received in Orlando tonight?
Well, you can definitely expect a lot of boos. I expect that it'll be kind of like when Shaq came back after he went to the Lakers, so he'll be received a little bit rough.
All right, thanks, Tori, for that report. We'll have more news after the break. Stay with us.